Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at HOLO or HOT. We actually see this coin as a great potential opportunity for a very low price point really to get involved in. We do see it under a penny right now, like I said, 0.0078, a 1,246% increase in the last year. But if we take a look at the last month, we see a 27.49% decrease, last week being a 1% decrease, and the last 24 hours being close to a 5% decrease. So you do have to remember that actually HOLO's done a fairly good job against other coins. So a lot of altcoins are seeing 30 to 50% decreases in the last month. HOLO's actually only seen a 27.49% decrease. So it's actually kind of put up a decent resistance against all of these really bleeding out of altcoins. And I think HOLO's going to actually make a great recovery phase when it starts to move again. I think, the month of June has been very hard on altcoins specifically, but we're going to continue to see harder times in the month of June. And I think realistically, altcoins altogether are going to be a sideways trend, maybe a slight upwards trend for the month of June at the best. So we have to realize, during this accumulation, manipulation, FUD stage, HOLO is going to struggle just like every other altcoin. So this $1.4 billion market cap could see a very, very high rise in the upcoming months ahead as we slowly break out of this accumulation phase. So if you guys don't know, HOLO HOT is an Ethereum token that powers HOLO, a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for Holochain apps or HApps. Users who host HApps on their personal computers can receive HOT tokens in return. So jumping into a couple different things, the first thing we're going to take a look at is kind of the use cases. So HOLO obviously does have some use cases. It talks about really the inspiration for your Holochain application. So we're going to talk about the use cases, jump into some information and news, talking about, Vitalik Buterin actually talking about kind of Holochain in a way as well. So we will talk about all of that information and news. But before we do so, guys, I do want to say if you guys want to learn more about Holochain or HOLO, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video before we get started. So here we can see that they want to earn money. Obviously, these are use cases involving HOLO, earn money, sharing economy on HOLO. You can see that there's secure sharding, medical records management, enable dignity. They have identity for refugees and a communications ecosystem, incentivized mesh networks. So there's a lot here under the use cases, obviously even more than what we're seeing here. So much utility behind what HOLO can do and what it's capable of, really providing success for. And I want to jump into this tweet here, talking about Vitalik then cites a tweet which basically says you defend against malicious changes by having users do validation. That is exactly how Holochain works. When respected people come out with solutions like that, obviously someone else is already using. So Holochain, the sleeping giant, a lot of people excited about this, continuing to see HOLO obviously make some big noise out there. We also see limits to blockchain scalability versus Holochain. So this was out 4 days ago. I'm not going to read all into it, but if you guys want to do your own research, it's on the Medium post. It talks more about really what's going on with Holochain and what Vitalik was all talking about. As you can see, Vitalik begins by writing, just how far can you push the scalability of a blockchain? Can you really, as Elon Musk wishes, speed up block time 10 times, increase block size 10 times, and drop fee 100 times without leading to an extreme centralization and really compromising the fundamental properties that make a blockchain what it is? As it turns out, there are important and quite subtle technical factors that really limit the blockchain scaling, both with sharding and without. So I know this may spoil the punchline, but I don't want to underscore the difference. Holochain doesn't have the scalability problems of blockchain. Blockchain's scaling problems are mostly related to managing large-scale consensus. We're demonstrating with Holochain that you don't need to you don't need consensus to maintain data integrity in distributed apps or currencies. So regular users must be able to run a node, and they talk more about this, obviously comparing kind of Ethereum, talking about really the how Holochain is going to work in the in this new world of cryptocurrency and blockchain. Just kind of going through all of it. And I want to just kind of step all the way down to the bottom and talk about the conclusion real quick for you guys, because obviously not all of you are going to go around and read this long Medium post. So in conclusion, even Vitalik recognizes that there are serious limitations to scaling blockchains, and that blockchains need their only truly distributed stakeholders to police miners and stakers to prevent arbitrary attacks. Yet if blockchain are too inefficient to realistically expect users to devote that much computing power without receiving gas fees, then why are people still hyping blockchain? So it's interesting, and it shows, really the power behind Holochain and why HOLO is powered by the Holochain. So definitely interesting. I think, this could definitely lead to big things for HOLO as we move forward. Taking a look at another post, this one talks about why invest in hot token. So I thought this was pretty relevant. Obviously, a lot of you guys asking this question, should I invest more? Should I stop investing? Should I hold? Should I sell? This kind of goes over that. So the hot token has been a peer-to-peer distributed platform used for hosting decentralized applications built on the HOLO framework. It really is a framework for developing dApps that do not require the use of blockchain technology. HOLO was launched by Arthur Brock and Eric Harris Braun in 2016. The framework for the project is still in development phase and is expected to launch by the end of this year. It is really designed to, act as a midway road between Holochain, which represents the world of crypto technology, and everyday users of crypto. Hot token price is currently in a downtrend, but you can soon reverse its trend. HOLO token price has been really seen as a significant jump from the start of the year and has filled the investor's pocket with huge returns. HOLO has an ROI of 907%, which has really remained a selling point to the investors. So we're seeing massive potential behind this coin. I think we are going to continue to see massive potential behind HOLO. It's just one of those here in just another article really talking about it. HOLO has a great future, but it's way too volatile to jump in now. And I would kind of agree with that. That was June 8th. So let's take a look at the price chart. Let's see what June 8th was looking like during this article actually being announced. It was sitting around that 0.008. So pretty much right where we are right now. Still sitting around there. I think we are still in a very volatile moment. We don't know exactly where HOLO is going yet. I still think we have a great entry point right now. And the fact that it kind of resisted going to a 50% or 30%, sorry, or 50%, decrease in the last month, only doing a 27.49 is definitely a move in the right direction. But I think there could be even more volatility and more dips taking place. So if you are going to get in now, dollar cost averaging in right at this point in time during these dips is definitely a safe way to do so. I will say, guys, like I said previously, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research and only invest really what you can afford to lose. But, moving forward, I think, the month of June is going to be a hard one for many, many altcoins, including HOLO. I think HOLO will continue to maybe see a sideways trend. And by the end of June, realistically, we could only see maybe a 0.007 to a 0.009 range. At the best, we could see a 0.009. Like I said, maybe a slow upwards trend during the sideways trend, but for the most part, this is going to be a rough month for altcoins. I think by the end of July, we could easily see HOLO, I guess, itself break out to a penny. I think, 1 cent is definitely within reach. Going into the end of 2021 or the end of the bull market, HOLO could easily push closer and closer to its previous all-time high. I think a lot of people would just love to see it break out again and see that price point of 3 to 4 cents. Realistically, I think 4 cents is going to be the top for HOLO. I think that's going to be the top as of this bull market, I should say. I think we could see HOLO do much, much more. It's definitely possible for HOLO to do much, much more. It's just realistically, conservatively, I think 4 cents is the peak that we will see by the end of this bull market at the very, very most. So we'll see it right between 3 to 4 cents probably by the end of the bull market. I think that's definitely a realistic prediction, and it's definitely something I can kind of stand behind. So we'll continue to keep you guys up to date with price predictions and information and news following HOLO and Holochain itself. But if you guys want to learn more, like I said, quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.